Hey, Orit, thank you so much for coming to share your story with us. It's always a pleasure and hard to meet people under these circumstances. And we appreciate your time. Orit Mark Ettinger, she's the bereaved daughter and sister. So hear that, she's a bereaved daughter and sister. Her father was killed in a terrorist attack in 2016. And her older brother was killed in IDF service while he was working in a classified security role. I can't imagine having such a double tragedy in one family, not just for you, but for all of you in your family. Now, she's the CEO of an organization that continues their light in the world. And it's truly a privilege to hear from someone who's able to take challenges and share them with us and share her story. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So my name is Orit Mark Ettinger, and I'm living in Othniel in Judea and Samaria. And I have 10 siblings. Now it's 8, but I'm still say 10. 3.5 years ago, my father was killed in a terror attack, and my mother, she was also in this. She was also in the car with terrorists start shooting at our car, and my father was killed in this place in the same moment. My mother, she was seriously injured by her head, and also my young sister, she also get a bullet to stomach, and also my little brother, they was like 15 and 14, so they was so young. And after that, my mother, she all the time still in a lot of surgery and a lot of things. We just before 1 year ago, we was in a Baltimore in a big something that we need to do to. She looked so bad and she a very big seriously injured. So she all the time need to do a lot of things to come back to herself. And I lost my father, but I think that I lost more than because my father all the time, he was someone that all the time proud of me and all the time believed me. And I think that everybody needs someone like this. Everybody needs parents and someone all the time, some people that all the time love you and they're thinking about you, and you lose everything. And I felt that I am alone in the world, and I have a lot of siblings, and we was so in difficult situation because all my big brother and sister was all the time with my mother in the hospital, and just me I'm in the middle in the family. So I was all the time at home with 4 siblings, young siblings, and it was so difficult and so sad. And we tried to continue, but it was so hard because we feel that we lost everything. And I think the things that give me power to continue is to believe that, okay, this is my situation now, and I need to choose what to do now. And I can stay all the time at home and in my room and to cry all the time and to all the time to say that it's so difficult life and so bad and everything is so difficult. But I don't want to do this, because if I will just cry all the time, so what is me? What is mean? Okay, so I will just cry all the time. So what now? And I want to enjoy like everybody and to continue and to smile and everything. So I choose to continue the life of my father, and I don't want to cry all the time about that. Okay, I lost my father and it's so bad, but I am very appreciate that I have a lot of time. I had a lot of time to be with him and to look at him and to learn from him a lot of things. And now, after 16, I was 16 when it happened. So I have 16 years. I was 16 years with him. So now I can't continue him, and I decide to continue his life. And I founded the Amuta, the organization Or Michael. Or, it's light in Hebrew. So Or Michael, it's my father, Michael. So Or Michael, it's continue his life. And I was all the time in the hospital with my mother, and I look at at the people around the room, and I saw that a lot of people in the hospital alone, without people that will come to visit. And we was a lot of siblings and a lot of people that all the time come to my mother. But near a room, it was a woman. She was so old and she was alone. And my heart was pain, because how it can possible? Everybody want to do a good things, but how it can be possible that people will be alone in the hospital and so difficult place? And I think about that, and I think about that, and I thought about that, that I want to continue my father because he was so amazing man, and if he murdered, I want to continue him, and I think he's like have to stay in the world. So I think about that, and I think about that. Okay, perfect, it's together. And then I start this organization and become all the time like more than thousands volunteering that come to the hospital with a guitar, with smiling, just to talk with sick people in the hospital, just to smile and to play in the guitar, and just to give them hope, that they will feel that someone cares for them, someone want to help you and just become just for you. And then it was so amazing, and the organizations grow up in every moment, and it's crazy, and now in all the hospitals in Israel. And someone from London call me and say that they want that I will do Or Michael also in London and also in Brooklyn and a lot of place. And my dream that it will be in all the world, and I feel that it can possible. And I think the power to do this, because it's so much my father, because in Or Michael, in the organization, everybody can come to volunteer. It's not mean if you are what you are. It's not mean. And when we come to the hospital, it's the same. We don't care if it's Arab or Jewish. We don't care if you are religious or unreligious. It's not mean, because you're people. We are people, and we want that the world will be a better place. And I think, and I learned that from my father, that everybody, all the people in the world, we here for mission, and we don't know why, but we want to be a better person. We want to be better. To every morning I wake up and I want to be better more than I was yesterday. And when I know that everybody needs to give light to the world, and I want to also give the light of my father here. So in the hospital, you can just give yourself, just be yourself, and come with this to the hospital, and then the world will be a better place. This is what I believe. And so we continue and everything. And then before 1 and 2 months, years ago, 1.5. I'm sorry about my English, but I'm sure that you will be okay. It was a Friday in the night, and they knock in the door, and they tell me that it was a car accident, and my father and my biggest brother, not oldest brother, that's not okay. And I was just crying, because I know what it means that someone injured. So we go, first of all, we drive to the hospital, and then it was 2 days that my brother was between life and death. And we pray and we say that it can't be possible, because we lost our father. And my mother, she has a difficult situation. She not really herself, and it's so difficult and so weird, and so it's not gonna happen, because I married, and in my wedding my father was not in alive. So it was in one side my mother, and the other side was Shlomi, my oldest brother. And when he was in the hospital, I, I don't, I was so not understanding. It can be possible that we lost our father, and after that, my brother. It was so difficult, because after we lost father, we have Shlomi, so he was a hope, and it was a safe place. So if we will lose him, we will not can continue. And then they tell us that Baruch Dayan Emet, that he died. And we was in the alvaya. I don't remember how do you say that when you, how do you say alvaya? Never mind. And when I talk to them and I need to break up, I don't think it's right to say that, but I want to say goodbye. And I know that I remember that I talk with them, and I remember the alvaya of my father, and I talk with my father. He was the die man, and my brother Shlomi was near me, and now I'm alone, and he is the die man, and it's so difficult, and the life is unpredictable. But I think in all this situation, we have Yom HaZikaron, and after like few hours, it's Yom HaAtzmaut, that it's so amazing and happy day. And a lot of people say that it's weird, but I don't think so, because I think this is a life. We have the difficult things in our life, and we lose people, and so difficult and so sad and so pain. There's a lot of pain, but we have the Yom HaAtzmaut because we need to remember that we need to continue. And when I see the smile, and they all the time smile to me, but it's true that it's picture, but no, they all the time smile because they want me that I will continue. They want me that they want that So Michael will grow up. They want that we will continue and choose life and choose to live our life and to be happy. And all the time I'm looking at the sky and I imagine the smile of my father and also my brother, and I want that they will be proud of me. So I'm all the time try to be myself and try to all the time, every morning, in all this difficult situation with the coronavirus and everything. It's so weird, and I'm in the dangerous group that need to stay home because I have I have to say that cancel. No, I don't remember. So I need to stay home, and it's so difficult for me. But I'm all the time remember that they will want, I will continue, and I'm imagine they smile to me, and I'm all the time remember that we have a mission here, and we want to be to be better, to being better. This is what we want to be here, and just to smile to people, and just to say how much they beautiful, and just to say a good word. I think this is our mission, and we need to all the time remember the people that was not here yet anymore, and I think that they will not come back soon. So I try to leave them in my life, and I feel that they all the time with me, because when I'm all the time manage the organization, I'm all the time they hear, and all the time all the volunteering. Now they feel that they remember all the time. But when they remember, and when I talk about my father, I have light in my eyes because I'm so happy and I so love my father. But and it's difficult, and I'm not saying that everything is perfect. No, so difficult and so painful that I remember all the time what they will want. They will want that we will continue. They will want that I will be happy. I'm sure about that. And they not answer to me when I talk to them. Sorry, you don't listen to me. But I'm sure that they hear, and they with me, and they will not leave me alone. They give me the power to continue and to smile and everything. And when I believe that all the difficult things in my life, these things, they cause me to be who I am. And without this, I will never be myself. And if I remember that, it gives me power. And just now, because I'm bereaved, this is why these things that it's so bad and so difficult, but because of that, I understand people that lose someone, and I give them hope, and I don't know why, but people love me. I don't know why, but I feel that I have a mission here, and I have a meaning. And when you have a meaning, you can deal with everything because you have a belief, and you believe that they will hear, they still here, and they one day they will come back. But now they in the sky with God. That's what I believe, and they help me because when I need something, they talk with Him, with the God that manages the world, and it's good for me. And I want the egg, and I want to see them, but it can be possible. So I think all the time I'm so proud, so happy that I has the time with them, and it's not, I don't have to say that ברור מאליו, it's not clearly that I have this. A lot of people, they don't have father בכלל, the father of their father alive, but they not talk with them and everything. And I have an amazing connection and with my father. So I appreciate everything and appreciate that I can wake up in the morning, and I appreciate that I all the time continue the light of them with Or Michael, and just to be a better person and to being better. And what else? I think it was so amazing. And as I say, I think that everybody we have a light, anyone spatial light. And my father and also Shlomi was a big light, and they take away. But the light now it's by the floor, and we need to take something from them and to continue and to learn something and to learn to love everybody like my father, and to look at the eyes when you talk with someone like my Shlomi, my brother. And we need to just learning from them and just to try to be better than we was yesterday. And I think if we just believe in love, and a lot of things, difficult things happened in our life, a lot of things that we can choose another way. Okay, God did not ask me if I want that he will kill my father. No, he didn't ask me. And if he was, I said no, 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 no way. But this is my situation, and now I need to choose what to do with it. And I can be broken, but I can choose to continue and to be strong. So I really appreciate that you listen to me, and I hope you will take something. And thank you so much.
And thank you, Orit. Can I ask you a couple of questions
Yes,
for the audience? Okay, so I want to know, like, you spoke a lot about yourself and your experience and your journey through this. I'm curious about your other family members. You said your mother's had a very hard time. Like, are they involved in this not-for-profit with you? Is this like, you know, sometimes people experience pain more privately and some people share it more publicly. You know, can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can say that about my family, I'm all the time not talking because I'm, I think we have a lot of kind of people, and in my family especially, and so they not talk. All my brother and sister, just me, I'm the speaker on the family all the time, and so I can't talk about them. I'm really sorry about that, but they so strong, and I'm so proud of my mother. She was so amazing because she lost her husband, and after that her son, and she all the time with hope, and all the time she's happy, and she's so strange, and she's so amazing. But it's difficult, and she all the time in a lot of surgery and everything. This is what I can say about them.
And do you find that Yom Zikaron is a harder day, or every day is just as hard? You know, for us, you know, all us Olim who are listening, we speak English. Until I came to this country, I don't think I really appreciated Yom Hazikaron. Yeah, we might have, like, you know, read about it. Our schools might have done a siren. We might have, and it was like this thing that you felt for like 10 minutes. And then you moved on to your life. And you might have read some stories, and social media might have made it more real. But when you hear, you feel it in a very different way. But I always wonder when I see bereaved families, if Yom Zikaron is like just the day you feel more okay to express it, or the pain's more different on this day.
I think, of course, that every day I remember, and I made a video that in Israel it's in all the website like Ynet and Mako and everything, so I can maybe send it to you in with a subtext or something that you can with someone that you can see this. But I talk about that this day it's special because I think all the every day, of course I remember and I live them all the time, but all the time I'm not talk about my difficult life because I think that it's so pain, and people sometimes don't want to hear. They want to hear, but they don't have power for that because it's so difficult, it's so painful. But in Yom HaZikaron, people open their heart, people want to listen, want to cry, and want to be there. and it's the daily, the everyday, they not want to be there. But in Yom HaZikaron, everybody want to get in. You know what I mean? And this is what I think. So this is why it's special, and I think people really give me a big hug, and my WhatsApp is now I think it's crazy, a lot of message all the time, and it's give me power, because it means that I'm not alone, and my story is our story, and it give me hope.
And where did you learn to speak such great English?
I don't have English. She asked me, and I said, I don't know if I have English, so I'm just trying to say something, and I don't know how it's happened.
You know, I think it's very, very powerful that someone like you is brave enough to come and share your message and let us all know about this and help us to be more informed. And I hope that everybody out there listening to sharing these posts, that they feel closer and more connected to this amazing land, Israel, and to really get appreciation of how many people in a small country have sacrificed their life to make this place the startup nation, the place of great food, wine, festivals, you know, the things that go on here. And it's only because people have sacrificed their lives. And it's so important that we should all have an appreciation. So thank you for sharing. It was really, really very special. And I hope that I get to meet you, not just virtually one day, but in person. So